Hi everyone, welcome back to the front room. I'm Kai and I'm here with my dad today.
Thank you for joining us.
Our patrons over on our Patreon page decided the album that we're going to be listening today. It was between, well, I'll reveal it in a minute. It was between the album that you know we're going to listen to and Jill Scott's album from, I guess it would be, 2000. And it lost out to this one.
I think I'm finally over the fact that Jill Scott didn't win out.
Yeah, well, I don't think you'll be disappointed because I'm sure today will be a really good listen.
Great.
Good listen. So it's the album's called Brown Sugar, and it's from
The Rolling Stones.
No,
Who had that big hit,
is
Brown
it?
Sugar.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It was a song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's from 1995, this album. I won't even reveal the type of music. I don't think there's much point. It's better to just listen to it.
Okay.
But it's by an artist called D'Angelo.
D'Angelo. Okay.
D'Angelo.
You have mentioned that name, and a lot of people have asked for that person.
Mm-hmm. Here's the cover.
D'Angelo, Brown Sugar. Oh, cool. Nice cover.
Mm-hmm.
Like it. Yeah.
And he is, so this is his first album, debut album. He's only ever released 3 albums. His second album, Voodoo, from a few years later, is considered to be an absolute classic. Well, this is a classic too, but sort of his magnum opus, if you will.
Okay.
And then he waited about 14 years or something like that till the next one. And that is considered to be amazing. And I haven't even listened to that one.
Wow.
I've listened to this and Voodoo.
That's quite
both
a wait.
Great, but it is quite a
his
wait.
fans.
So his discography is considered to be flawless with 3 albums, sort of a perfect trifecta.
Oh, wow. It's interesting that he doesn't feel a need, or his record label doesn't feel a need for him to push out albums more often.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'd think if he had 2 successful first albums,
Yeah.
that he wouldn't wait 14 years. I mean, how many people do that, right?
It is bizarre.
Yeah,
It really is.
I think I know the genre because of the fact when we did Jill Scott and when we did Erykah Badu songs, that in the comments people were asking for this person. So I'm pretty sure it fits in there somehow.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to listen to it. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, sounds good. 2 years before Baduism.
2 years before.
So before Erykah's first album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Title track.
I love that kind of organ, as you know.
Let me tell you about this girl, maybe I should. I met her in Philly, and her name was Brown Sugar. See, we be making love constantly, that's why my eyes are a shade blood burgundy. The way that we kiss is unlike any other way that I be kissing when I'm kissing. What I'm missing, won't you listen? Brown sugar, babe, I guess high up your love, I don't know how to behave.
Sounds like he's in a club. I hear voices. Like in a jazz bar or something.
Yeah. Well, just before we go on,
Yeah.
I wanted to fill in a detail. So Brown Sugar, and the album isn't about this completely. This is basically the only song that is really about this. I met her in Philly, her name was Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar is sort of like a synonym, not one that like I've even heard of from anyone that I've like talked to, but Brown Sugar, I read, is a synonym for like marijuana.
Oh,
Particularly
okay.
Yeah.
I meant her really name was Brown Sugar. Okay.
That's why my eyes are a shade blood burgundy, like red shot eyes, right?
I'm
So
glad you mentioned that. I would never have guessed that
yeah,
in a million years.
I didn't know that until I read about it, so just thought I'd fill that in there.
I like that bouncy bass.
Skin is Caramel with the cocoa eyes. Even got a big sister by the name of Chocolate Top. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave.
Definitely Erica vibes to this song. I like, that's great. Man.
Yeah. Sort of improvised, freestyle keys.
Absolutely.
And this song is produced by D'Angelo himself and one member of A Tribe Called Quest. Ali of A Tribe Called Quest.
Well, that was cool, man. Yeah, great vibe. Great feel to that. It's interesting that that would be chosen as an intro song.
Yeah.
Because it's so laid back.
Yeah.
And, but maybe, you know, it's the first song I've heard. Maybe most of the songs are super laid back. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's one of the most popular songs on the album.
Is it?
His background vocals are so warm and fill the space, and it's a little bit more falsetto on the song than the main vocals. So I just love that variation.
Yeah.
And it's produced great, arranged really well.
Yeah.
It doesn't have like a typical song structure or anything. It's just a certain groove, like a vibe to it all, which is really neat. And before we go to the next song, he actually plays most of the instruments on this entire record.
Wow.
So he was really inspired by Prince because he played a lot of the music on his albums.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he can play like drums, bass, saxophone, guitar.
Oh.
Second track.
Oh,
Track's
love that
called
guitar,
All-
man.
This track's called All Right.
Ooh, I like that. It went down. Oh, yeah.
That's alright. We made a misunderstanding. That's okay. Because you're my girl and I'm your man, and that's just fine. Oh, girl, you still trust me. While we'll be all. Cause all we have to do is just talk for a while. And everyone see at least we try. Too much to let up. Things get in the middle. So let the seas back. Cause everything gonna be alright.
Great bass again.
And if you think on the,
Did you hear those
that little
vocals there?
and yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, heavenly sounding, right?
Yeah. Is that him?
Yeah. It is. And if you hear sort of when it came in, some of that percussion, and I don't know if the bass too, but sort of on the lower end of the sound, D'Angelo uses sort of more modern recording instruments, but then also uses vintage instruments. So in 1991, he was with a group and he performed or something, and he got like $500 for a show, which was like crazy for him at the time. So with that money, he went and got some like vintage instruments, and that I think laid the groundwork for this album in terms of its sound, because he takes a lot from the past and then meshes it with sort of a new neo soul contemporary R&B sound.
So the drums are
These just sound really lo-fi,
okay.
not as crisp. There's a bit of crackling too.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear that part that you mentioned before we paused. The vocals. Yeah, I love the drums in the song. Especially when they do the drum fill at the end there prior to the chorus. It's like little pitter-patters of drums. Nothing like too crazy or intense, just subtle but precise.
Yeah. I love the guitar embellishments that you can hear just here and there.
Yeah.
I love the fact that this I believe is sort of the outro, kind of how it's a bit extended, you know, and I think Erica does that on some of her tracks too.
Yeah.
She's not impatient to end the song. She lets it just sort of play out. You know?
Yeah.
I love that because it goes with the type of music, man.
Totally.
You know?
Totally. You want to soak it all in, right?
Yeah. Well, he's talking about he's been with this girl for a long time. Sounds like they're having some problems. But he says, "Hey, girl, we've been together too long to let the small things, you know."
Yeah, we've been through too much to let all the little things get in the middle of us, obviously.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And that's how you feel if you've been with someone for a long time and you value the relationship, and it's a good relationship, when there are little things that come up, little miscommunications or what have you, if you've been in that relationship for a long time, you're more willing, I think, to maybe see the relationship, the greater good of it, and you're willing to let these little things slide, you know?
Yeah.
Although the little things can also build up into bigger things. But I just like that. I thought it was a great line. Yeah. We've been through too much to let all the little things get in the way.
And the previous lyric, if we don't see the eye to eye, at least we tried.
Yeah.
The effort to understand.
That's right.
Okay. Next track. Jones in my bones.
Jones in my bones.
So Jones is a term for strong desire.
Okay. Strong desire for what, I wonder?
Yeah, you cut it up loud now too.
I like that bass. I don't know where it's going.
I love this intro. Makes you feel like you're underwater or something like that.
It's very unusual. Yeah, it's good. I love how the song starts to gel.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
On and on. I think Erica's heard this album.
Yeah, I'm sure she did, right? Like, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm sure they hung out together.
And then here's a little jazzism with the shooby-doo. Hey baby, right?
Yeah.
Such a low-key song. His vocals are like below every other instrument almost, right? They're so quiet.
Yeah, they are. For me, it's the bass that's holding this song together.
Yeah, totally.
If the bass wasn't so interesting, it might sound a bit flat or something.
Well, I mean, his voice is really taking like not the bass and the other instruments are taking center stage, and then his voice is falling back. So it's like perfect how they're like switching roles almost, I guess.
It's kind of refreshing that way.
Yeah.
I'm loving the vocals. His vocal inflections and stuff. It's really good.
I was sort of concerned that his vocals are really, like, I think they're great, of course, but they're more low-key than
they are.
Someone like a Jill or an Erica, right?
So low-key.
So I wasn't sure how much you would like that, but I'm glad you did.
Well, I like it because he varies his voice.
Yes.
It's just the one sort of way of singing. The inflections.
So subtle, but there's such like great variety in his voice.
Not ad-libs, but they almost, some of them almost sound like ad-libs.
Yeah, for sure.
That was cool, man.
You want to go to the next track?
Yeah.
Unless you have something to say.
Oh, I was just going to say, he's talking here about he's got a desire for whatever it happens to be. It can be anything you want it to be, really. But he feels that in his life he's missed a lot of opportunities. Or something. And he wishes he could go back. So there's a bit of a sense of regret, maybe, or, he's sort of anxious to get on and do some good stuff. In his life, or something to that effect. This is one of the guys on our channel that I've heard that I'd like to have a meal with or hang out with for, an afternoon or evening or something.
Down to earth type of guy.
This is the kind of guy. Him, Common, 50, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know what trouble I'd get into with 50, but but those guys, among others, right?
Yeah. For sure.
Cool.
So we'll go to the next track. Track 4, and there's only 10 tracks. So
it's like an album from the old days.
But every track is quite long, like 4.5 to 6 minutes.
Oh, okay.
So definitely has like a decent runtime still. Here's the single cover for the next track, Me and Those Dreaming Eyes of Mine. Nice and simple. Here we go.
Whoa, 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 yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, 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 yeah. Ooh. When I first saw you, baby, I wanted you down. Me and those dream eyes of mine started to cry. Then I dream, wishing my fantasy soon become a reality.
Like, listen to this. This is such a smart thing to do. So when like reading these lyrics, you might expect he would sing the whole line as a single like tracked vocal, the main vocal, and then with the ad-libs like whoa, that's when the background layered vocals of himself would come in to support.
Sure.
But here he starts one line, but then they already take over, the background vocals of himself take over in harmony to finish off the line.
Let me hear that.
Yeah.
Baby, when I first saw you, baby, I wanted you down. Me and those dream eyes of mine started to cry.
Like, he finishes off the sentence like that. And he keeps going.
Yeah.
Become a reality.
Yeah, that's good.
Isn't that a cool detail?
Yeah, it is good. Really.
Every time I see you, baby, all I do is sigh. 'Cause you're the most precious thing, baby, that my dreaming eyes has ever seen. Is it just that you're the finest little thing that I ever saw? Or is my imagination
This sort of reminds me of some Stevie a little bit. This,
Oh yeah.
Eyes are telling me something you can never see. Something like me being with you, will you be with me?
of course, you're the
Oh.
Stevie.
That
You're the
part?
Stevie aficionado here, so I got to be careful. But you're gonna say?
I didn't hear it, but then a little bit of organ kicked in there, and the organ was like a Stevie Wonder 70s organ, or maybe other artists from that time period too. If, rewind just a tiny bit since you mentioned Stevie. Not far, just
Can never see. Something like me being with you, will you be with me?
that.
Yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really retro.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Baby, you're free to find my vision of love and scene. You be the joy I'll be the cherry in my chocolate Calvary. So Hennessy, baby, my oh my, in those dreamy eyes of mine.
Nice.
Like that.
Sorry, that was that.
Oh, that was great. I love that.
Nice. Yeah. So that one for me, that's like the first sort of it's like it could stand as as a standalone
Yeah.
type of track because of the structure of everything, and I felt like there are more like transitioning elements. Like at the end of the chorus, then they would have the strings sort of drop, or the organ transition to a new.
Do-do-do-do-do.
So just like indicators that something new is happening, that a lot of more like popular music type of has
More
in that way.
distinct sections. To
Yes.
it. When he does stuff with his voice, goes up high or what have you, there are not a lot of effects on his vocals.
Zero.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Zero.
Obviously, they're tweaking this and that in the studio, but they're essentially keeping with his actual voice.
Yes,
You know,
yeah.
and I know with more modern music, when you listen to it, you're never quite sure, how much of it is the guy's voice and how much of it is what they've been able to do to enhance it in the in post-production or
Yes.
production, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I just love this, that it's his voice, you hear it, it's organic sounding.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yes.
Really good, really good.
Yeah. Nice.
Like the other Neo Soul albums I've heard, there's space for you to breathe
Yeah.
when you're listening to it.
Yeah. This is like a perfect cooking album, in my opinion. Just really like.
So what type
Good
of food would
vibes.
you cook listening to this one?
Well, if I should have played this when I made pasta last night,
Oh, that pasta was amazing. Yeah.
but this would have been
pasta was
perfect for
great.
that.
Cream sauce with some lemon squeezed in. Some garlic.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I was worried it wouldn't work because I've never made that before. Ever. Track 5. There's the title.
Shit, damn, mother effer. Oh, I thought it would be fast paced with a title like that. Oh, that's different. Oh, here we go, man.
Are you sleeping with my woman? Why are you sleeping with my woman? This comes as a total surprise. I just can't believe my eyes. My best friend why. She gave motherfucker. She gave
Now you'd think he'd be shouting these words.
But it's D'Angelo, right?
Yeah.
motherfucker, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But you know when someone's like, "You sneaky little bastard," they never yell it, right? It's always,
Right.
"You little,"
Yeah.
sort of thing. So it's sort of like that.
Or I get the feeling he's not speaking to the guy here. He's thinking of the situation. He's going,
Yeah.
shit, damn motherfucker.
Yeah, like that.
You know,
that's,
like
that's,
that.
That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're
yeah.
waiting to get back at them.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I
Sorry.
I liked his approach. You know, yeah, like we said, you know, shit, damn motherfucker. You know, but I wish I know what he in some of the earlier songs where he did all these neat things with his voice.
Yeah.
I wish he'd shown at the end of this maybe a little more pain in his voice or something, you know, and used his voice to go off on these little excursions, you know, or something.
Well, I think I
found
think why that's the
It was
whole
a little bit too quiet for the subject matter.
No, but that's the whole point. Though for me,
Yeah.
obviously, like most people approaching this might do that, but
Yeah.
he made the conscious decision not to.
Yeah.
So why didn't he? And it's probably because like this guy is so full of like anger, pent up anger, and like he's blaming. Like I mean, obviously, like it's a totally bad situation to do to, I guess, D'Angelo if he's the protagonist in the situation. But I find it just like more creepy, more
Yeah,
unsettling.
that's true.
Like, you know, when certain people kill someone, like you hear about it and they're completely desensitized to violence.
Yeah.
And then here that sort of idea is reinforced because he's like, why are you like naked, right?
Yeah.
So he's sort of like blaming them for what they're doing, obviously, rightly so. But like he's so upset by the whole situation, he thinks maybe these. So what I'm getting at is, why is the both of you bleeding so much? Like he's putting the blame on them for the fact that they're bleeding, right? Like, why are you bleeding so much? Why are you bleeding so much? He's not.
Right.
Like that's just a really unsettling thing, right?
Well, actually, when I read that, I thought it meant he blanked out. Like he was filled with so much rage. He killed these people. And then after, they're in the bed.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, and he's in the apartment or the house. And he's thinking, what's going on? How come you're bleeding so much?
Yeah.
And then why am I in handcuffs? I didn't do nothing, sort of thing.
Yeah. Maybe that too.
Maybe.
That's a totally, definitely could happen as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so in that sense,
but like
right, okay.
The thing is like, even if he forgot what happened, that he killed them, then why is he saying, why are you bleeding so much? Wouldn't the natural response be to like help them? Not just like ask
I
a
guess so.
question, why are you bleeding so much, right?
I guess so.
So even if he
Yeah.
did forget, he's like putting a blame on
Yeah.
them for,
yeah, for sure.
right? So I just find, I get why you might
Yeah.
want it to progress into something more though. Because it does feel like, it's not a satisfying ending.
No.
But it's not a satisfying song, so that's why I
No.
don't mind it.
Yeah, overall, so far, I've liked the other songs more than this one. I just thought musically, I thought there was just more going on. Maybe.
Yeah, me too.
But it's neat to see him doing a theme like this.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he was dealing with this topic on this album.
Yeah.
because it's all about kind of so far until now about good vibes and
love and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Well, and this is love, I guess, right? Like in one side
I
of
guess so.
things,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the 6th track. It's called Smooth.
Oh, that was nice. Eh? Oh, wow. This is totally different.
Honey, you've been taking cool. Seems your love breaks all the rules. You may think that I'm a pro, but I can never seem to keep my control. I can't stand to take things so slow. And get what I want, or when I want it, and when I want it. When you feel that I'm experienced, so inexperienced. Oh, hey baby, I'm delirious. Ooh, look at you, babe, you're so smooth.
Okay, this sounds more. This has a more familiar sound to it. Something like it sounds more in step with some other music I've heard. I can't think of what.
From the past.
Not going way back,
Oh,
but
yeah.
maybe from this period, or maybe a bit from the past.
Yeah, it sort of
it's
has
a more conventional. That's the word I'm looking
Yes,
for. More conventional
yeah.
sound to it for sure.
I don't know a lot of her music, but it might sound like something that even the chorus, at least, something that Mariah Carey might do. Like, you're so smooth.
Yeah, it's got a hip hop feel. It's got that boom bap drumming that right that came in there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean,
definitely sounds more familiar.
but like just in terms of the vocal, like the chorus, right? Doesn't it sound familiar that way too? You're so smooth.
Yeah, exactly. I can't think of who it would be. Maybe Mariah Carey
That's what I
type,
mean. Like
type stuff. Maybe?
Yeah, people are gonna like bash us, right?
Of
Because we don't know
course.
anything.
No.
But it does sound. Yeah, it sounds a little bit more conventional.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the instrumentation is all D'Angelo.
That piano is sweet. I love it. I love it. Oh, that was good. That was a nice change of pace for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was good, eh? Yeah. So kind of a typical situation where a guy is really infatuated or wants a certain woman or guy, depending on your sexual preference, in his life, and he wants to move fast. Or at least faster than she wants to move.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, who hasn't been there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good track. I'm glad he threw that in.
Yeah.
Very up tempo.
That piano's so great because it's like it. Well, somehow it was changing the whole time.
It was,
and it was so playful.
Yeah, it was.
So it got like the feeling of things happening in
it was
the
relationship.
relationship.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, right. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, little sparks here and there with the playful piano.
Yeah, the piano was playful, and it was obviously it was keeping in time with the music, but it was quite jazzy, and it would go off here and go off there, and then it would come back, and it was really good.
This next track, it's called Cruisin'. It's one of the more popular songs, probably like the third most popular song on the album.
Oh, kind of a different look, eh? That cover picture, he could almost be a rapper, you know?
Baby, let's cruise away from here. Don't be confused, baby. The way is clear.
Oh, nice.
And if you want it, you got it forever.
Well, that's a sample.
This is a whole cover, actually. Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
We'll cover it. We'll check it out after.
Yeah. Sure. When we're cruising together.
Feeling this one. What a beautiful song. Oh my god. I'm so curious. I've never heard the Smokey Robinson original, so.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or should we save that for a video in and of itself?
Sorry, it's a difficult decision.
Yeah. I love that. Dun, dun, dun.
This was a big surprise, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You approve of the cover?
In more ways than one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great cover. Fantastic.
Another fantastic like arrangement choice of
It's exquisite,
right?
man.
It flows
Exquisite.
so well, and the extended outro, just great.
And D'Angelo produced this.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, he's a talent to be reckoned with, man.
yeah.
Okay, let's hear the outro here. Oh, he did such a great job with that guy.
Nice.
And yeah, this was surprising for two reasons. One, surprising that he chose an old Motown song by Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, right?
Yeah.
And also his voice. He's doing stuff with his voice here that we got maybe snippets of earlier.
Glimpses, but
Glimpses,
not.
yeah, but he's really going to town with his vocals on this one.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, this shows that what he's like totally capable of. Not that his previous vocal performances weren't great as well, but just like when he really goes out,
That's right.
he does it.
Now I'm wondering, is this a different, doing this cover, he's been very, very loyal in some ways to the original, but he's put his own personal stamp on this as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if this song you'd call necessarily neo soul, right? It's more, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know what
Why
you call it.
classify it?
It's a great song.
It's a great song.
It's a great song. It's called When We Get By.
Horns. What's going on?
This reminds you of Stevie. I don't know if it does for you. Doesn't this sound like Stevie?
Let me hear a bit more.
I mean the vocals here.
A little bit. Yeah. It almost sounds like an upright bass.
I think it is. I think it is. Yeah.
That's nice.
This is definitely one of the jazzier tracks.
It is.
So far.
Chocolate lemonade.
Song.
It's very summery. The lyrics, the feel to it. Yeah, very happy song. I like the lyrics. I think it might have benefited from. I was hoping that there'd be like he'd go a bit ham on the piano or on the trumpet there, you know, more of a solo, because it is jazzy and jazz often includes solos.
Yeah,
and I'm old school.
I know. So you want something to like wow you.
Well, I think this song, of all the songs so far in the album,
Yeah.
this song would have benefited from a bit of a not a long solo, but something there. Especially because the chorus was repeated so many times.
Yeah.
I think he could have stuck in him going nuts on the piano for 20, 30 seconds or something.
Yeah, that's true. That
yeah.
would have been fun.
But it was a beautiful song. I liked the lyrics. I liked it when he said he looks into your eyes and something about the sunshine above, as beautiful as the sunshine
Yeah.
above. So that was early on in the song. So that immediately made me think of summer. And then they're sitting in the shade drinking lemonade. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a youthful innocence to the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's a pretty song. The lyrics are nice, sweet.
Yeah. And here is the biggest song along with the title track. It's called Lady. It's the second last track, so it's the 9th track.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Lady, isn't that a song by Lady? I wonder if it's a cover. It's a song by Lionel Richie, the man with the golden voice. Isn't it? I could be wrong. Anyways.
So here, Lady is a collaboration between Soul Man, I don't want to say that, between D'Angelo and Raphael Sadiq. He produces also for Erica, and is released as third single from Brown Sugar. Okay. And it was a gold single, peaked at number 10. And it was later remixed by DJ Premier again and featured AZ. You know AZ?
AZ. Is he Wu-Tang?
Think for 1 second.
Wu-Tang? No. AZ. Oh gosh, I forget.
Life's and then you die. That's why we get high, because you never know when you're gonna go.
Oh gosh. From
Illmatic.
From Illmatic. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. He's singing on this?
No, it was later remixed. So it's not on this album, but it was remixed by DJ Premier and featured AZ. And the remix video, maybe we should do this actually. I'd love to do this because I haven't heard of this. The remix video also featured cameos from fellow Neo Soul star Erykah Badu.
Oh.
And Faith Evans, a big singer at the time.
That's interesting. Yeah.
So if you like it, we can do the remix. Doesn't this sound a little bit more Erica-y than some of the previous tracks?
It does, yeah. That rhythm.
Don't think I'm seeing them looking at you. All of them wishing they could have you. And as a matter of fact, a bunch of them itching for you to scratch them. I'm trying to hide what we feel. I'm trying to come with the rain. And I'm gonna make it known, 'cause I want them to know. You're my lady. Yeah. You're my lady. You're my lady.
I love that.
I can tell
This is one of my favorite sounding songs in the album, for sure. Yeah.
I can tell lady. I'll be my lady. You're my
I like that little outro. It was good. It didn't wow me.
I know whenever
You always know.
Whenever you're sitting like this,
Yeah.
and you go, I already know that there's something going. Okay, well, since
No. There's nothing wrong with it. It's good. I think if I heard this again, that chorus,
The music
"You're my
is-
lady,"
no.
I think I'd get into that if I heard it again.
like
What were
this
you gonna
song
say, though?
sounds like insanely good. I don't have like the musical knowledge to even like begin to comment on what makes it good, but there's like something that they're doing where it's like boom, 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 boom. That is it a guitar or some sort of warbly synth? I have no idea.
Yep.
But there's like such like the groove of this song. It did like you mentioned other songs. A lot of the D'Angelo songs in this album, they don't grow into anything like huge. Like this one doesn't. But I'm totally satisfied because I could just listen to it over and over and over again. Like my brain the whole time is figuring out like what exactly are they doing? How are they making it sound like that? And there's little pauses here and there. Just like amazing song. And the lyrics on this album, for me, aren't spectacular or anything, right? No. They just have a certain feeling, and it's a lot of it's sort of relatable, or even if it's not relatable, you understand that people go through those certain circumstances, right?
Yeah.
And for the most part, they're pretty plain. He doesn't use any fancy language or anything like that. Doesn't even make references, right?
No. I guess that's part of what I was kind of noticing on a subconscious level too.
Yeah. It's a little simpler than a lot of the music. Even Erica, right? Her music's more political and has some spiritual aspects to it. But this is just like a very human album in a relatable sense. So that being the case, I think just the music fits perfectly for not making up for the lack of like lyrics, but just considering the lyrics and music pairs so perfectly with it, because this is just a good feeling album.
I get that.
Right? Yeah. So this for me is like the epitome of that in a song for this album. Yeah, it just really showcases it. Because I'm not coming back for the lyrics. Not that they're bad. I'm just coming back for that sound. It's like hypnotic for me.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the last track. It's called Higher.
I tell you, some of the intros on this album, I just want them to be songs in and of themselves.
Yeah.
Is that organ?
Insane drumming. Insane drumming.
It almost sounds like finger snapping.
Yeah, it is. It is. Just insane drumming. Just listen to the way this like fills. That's one of my favorite moments on the album for sure.
Where the voices all
crescendo up.
Yeah.
Watching over, we'll find our love, find our love, Please give us strength, Lord, to fight our battles, and we can walk, take me higher than I've ever known. Give me take me higher. Oh, yeah. Than I've ever known. Give me good feeling. I can't believe like a king and queen on the throne. Why you take me higher? Lover than the stars above. Send me in ecstasy, baby.
Oh, great tune to go out with.
Oh man,
Wasn't
I love
it?
that song.
Yeah,
It's just magical.
That's really, really good.
So good.
That gospel, heavy into the gospel on this one. At moments, I thought of Al Green.
Yes,
You know what
people
I mean?
people
Oh,
say
really?
that
Oh, really?
he has like some influence from Al Green.
Yeah. It's nice. It's great. Oh man, the voices again on this one. He's doing new stuff with his voice.
Yes,
I can't
yes.
tell you what, but
Yeah, yeah.
right?
So expressive, so expressive.
Yeah. Like on those first 2 or 3 songs, I loved his voice, but I was thinking, is there any power behind it? Mm-hmm. But on this song and 1 or 2 of the others, there are moments where he shows you that he can really punch out his vocals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice stuff.
Yeah, this song's so good, so good.
Yeah. At moments, I thought, is he just talking about God? But he isn't. He's saying, God as my witness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's just a song of love, of
Mm-hmm.
total, a feeling of total love, right?
Yeah.
Towards somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how God guides
Mm-hmm.
them
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. When he says, and we can walk on the streets of gold, that made me think maybe of heaven or something. But,
Yeah.
This is maybe the first song where he mentions a higher being, God, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Well done. Beautiful. And you really feel what he's saying there, right?
Yeah.
Because of the way he's singing. Send me an ecstasy, baby, with your love. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that just the sort of the boom, going throughout it has a real feeling of like communion or something,
Yeah.
right? And it's like togetherness,
Yeah. Well,
gospel, right?
gospel
Yeah,
thing,
yeah. But I just love that.
Yeah.
I love that like feeling. Not that I've ever been a part of that, but like it makes me feel like I'm a part of it when I'm listening, right?
That's
Because it's just so good. And then finally, Black Messiah, I think would be a lot different because it's so much later, right? So I'm excited for that.
Well, I'm going to listen to it again because I think a lot of the songs will grow on me on second listen.
Nice. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Have a great day, everybody.